Ellen White didn't just write about the future. She warned us. But the real question is, are we actually seeing those signs today? There's a growing feeling in the world right now that something isn't right. Global instability, moral confusion, fear, division, and for many believers, the question keeps coming up. Are we living in the last days? In the Bible and in the writings of Ellen G. White were given warnings, not to create fear, but to prepare our hearts. So today, we're going to look at what she actually said about the end times, how it connects to Scripture, and what we should be doing right now. In works like The Great Controversy, Ellen White describes a final conflict between truth and deception. She speaks about a time of spiritual decline, increased pressure on true believers, and a global movement that challenges God's commandments. One of the most discussed topics is the idea of a Sunday law, a time when worship becomes enforced rather than chosen, but beyond specific events. Her core message was this: the greatest danger is not external, it's spiritual unpreparedness. Now, let's be careful here. We are not setting dates. We are not claiming certainty, but we are observing patterns. We see increasing global instability, moral standards shifting rapidly, a rise in spiritual confusion, religion becoming more about appearance than transformation. And this aligns with what Scripture says in Matthew 24, 2 Timothy chapter 3. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of pleasure, rather than lovers of God. The question is not, is this the exact moment? The question is, are we spiritually awake? Ellen White repeatedly emphasized something many people overlook. The end will not surprise the world. It will surprise unprepared believers, not because the signs weren't there, but because people were distracted by comfort, routine, social media, performance Christianity. It's possible to be around faith, but not rooted in it. This is where many videos stop, but this is where it actually matters. 1. Return to the Word, not just reading, but understanding. 2. Strengthen your relationship with God, not performance, not routine, real connection. 3. Live with awareness, not fear. God never calls us to panic. He calls us to be ready. 4. Examine your faith honestly. Ask yourself, if everything was stripped away, would my faith remain? 5. Stay spiritually awake, not obsessed with signs, but anchored in truth. The end times are not just about events. They're about alignment. Who are you becoming? What are you building your life on? Because when everything else shakes, only what is rooted in God will remain. If this spoke to you, comment, I choose to be ready. And if you want more content like this, subscribe.